Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Ara here and welcome to another cash stuffing, yay, for the month of August. Now this month this is gonna be the only cash stuffing that you're gonna get, because in case you don't know me, I am a teacher, which means that during the summer months I do not work, yay. Now here where I live, the school year goes from September, mid-September, all the way till June, so I still have pretty much another month free from work. But that means, because of how my contract is made, that during the summer months that I don't work, although I still get paid by the government, in reality is like I'm considered jobless, essentially, unemployed. So because I'm considered unemployed, I still get paid, but I receive way less than what I should get. So today, because of that, I'm only able to afford one cash stuffing. Yeah, but that is gonna change. Hopefully in the winter I'll be able to go and make more money. All right, so let's count and let's see how much we have to work with today. So we have 51, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 300, 305, 10, 15, 25. Okay, 325 is what we have to work with, which, if you follow my channel, then you know that this is pretty much half of what I usually work with. Okay, so let's start with, yeah, the cash stuffing. All right, so as you can see, I have a lot of prop money because as usual I stuff most of my fixed expenses with prop money, because I pay my fixed expenses through my credit card, so it's useless for me to take the money just to put it back into the bank, so I just leave it there and work with prop money. Starting with my fixed expenses, let's go ahead and see what we need to do. So my savings are fully funded, yay, with 1,000 euros for the year. So that means that we won't have to touch this one for the rest of the year. That makes me so happy. I am thinking of implementing some challenges just to keep this one going a little bit, but we'll see. I still don't know. So let's move into my buffer directly, which today is gonna get only 5. I usually try to put a bit more in this one because this one is gonna become my PTO once I go back to work, but as of now this is all I can afford, and so this is all I'm doing. So we should have 35. I already crossed this one out, so we have 25, 35. Okay, 35 euros into my buffer. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's see, we have my therapy. Okay, usually I stuff 200 euros every month for this envelope right here, but as of today I'm only gonna add 50 euros. Now the reason why I'm only stuffing for 50, which for me equals 1 session of therapy, is because I'm really not going to therapy during the summer, because first of all, my therapist right now is on holiday and she will be for the next week as well, so we will be missing 2 sessions already. And then 1 session for the month of August I am gonna skip because I'll be away, so we will only be able to see each other 1 time, which means 50 euros. That is how much I pay every time I see her, so 50 euros. All right, beautiful. Next up we have gym, and for gym I'm gonna put the whole amount of 30 euros, so 20 and 10. Moving on, we have my subscriptions, and I accidentally took the whole amount out. Great, I shouldn't have done that. I should have, if I'm not mistaken, 30 already in here. That was supposed to stay in here, so let me, okay, so 30 is what I should have, or 25, something like that, but today I'm gonna add 25 in here, and in total in this one we have 20, 30, 40, 55. Okay, 55 euros, and that is I'm probably gonna spend all of it this month because my annual subscription is coming up. Moving on, we have a phone, and phone is gonna get the whole amount, which is 10. All right, beautiful. And that is it for my fixed expenses. So now let's move on to my new binder, which I'm gonna introduce to you today for the first time. Yay, let's go. Ta-da! Oh guys, this is my new binder. There we are. Okay, so what is this binder? This binder is going to be actually my business binder. Now, I still don't earn any money from YouTube or from any other side hustle that I might have, but I want this binder to be a manifestation binder for now, let's say. So I want to have this binder ready right here for when I start making money. Now, I did buy this binder on a whim because I found it in a shop and I really liked it, so I decided to buy it, but I didn't really have a use for it. And now I kind of think that this is, you know, perfect for a business binder. So I'm gonna show you what we have inside in terms of categories, and I'm also gonna start stuffing one of them, because one of them is actually one that I had in my other binder that I moved in here. So as you can see, I have a giveaway in here. Now, I used to have this one in my fixed expenses binder, but because, you know, I think that giveaway has to do with YouTube, it's only fair to keep this money in here. So giveaway, which is the only envelope we're gonna be stuffing today, in this one is gonna get 5, and this one should be fully funded now. So we have 20, 40, 5 and 50. So 50 euros, which I hope is gonna be enough to pay for a giveaway once we reach the 500 mark. So keep on subscribing because I have something very special in mind for when we reach that goal. All right, moving on, we have taxes. Now, my country works a bit differently compared to America, so there is a chance that I won't need this envelope right here. I really don't know how it works with YouTube taxes in my country, so there's a chance that I won't need to pay for them separately, because there's a chance that I might be able to pay them together with all of my other taxes that I already pay through my job. But because I don't know, I prepared an envelope just in case, so that when I start making money off of YouTube, and I'm mainly speaking of my second channel, so my traveling channel, and that is what I mean by manifestation binder, because I want that channel to be my thing, you know. I want to travel, and I don't want to say that I want to live traveling, but yeah, I want the channel to grow, and I want to be able to make money through it. So yeah, this is manifesting for that. So taxes, equipment, because of course I want to buy new equipment, and I want to try and keep up with, you know, the latest gear that I can use. I already have a couple of things in mind that I want to buy, so this is gonna be for that. And I think I'm gonna include the cost for a new phone in here, because I do use my phone to record videos, so yeah, I don't know. And then we have budget supplies, because of course even budgeting is part of my YouTube career, let's say, so I do need an envelope for that. Moving on, we have subscription services, because there's a couple of subscriptions that I want to use that are related to my YouTube videos, so I created an envelope for that. Actually 2, because it's 2 subscription services, so 1 and 2 for both of them. I'm gonna keep them separate. And then Lonely Planet. Now, Lonely Planet, in case you don't know, is a guide. I think I have one that I can show you. Okay, so these are 2 versions of the London one. Of course, these are in Italian because I am Italian. So you have the big size right here, and the pocket size, which is smaller and slimmer, which is so cute. So I love Lonely Planet, and I don't know, I feel like it makes a great collection. So I decided that I want to buy a Lonely Planet for every country that I visit, or every city in this case that I visit. But these books can be expensive. So I decided that I want to use my YouTube money that I'm gonna make to pay for those. So I am gonna include that in here. And the last one is of course a buffer, which you can consider as an emergency fund, I suppose. All right, so this is my business binder, my future business binder that I cannot wait to start using. Let me know what you think about it, and let me know if you think that there's any other category that I should add in here. But yeah, that's it. So let's move on. All right, moving on, we have my beautiful travel binder. So let's go in here because we have a couple of things to take care of in this one. So let's start with that. Okay, let's go all the way to the back. Let's go to Edinburgh, which is gonna be my next trip. All right, it's actually coming up in September, so it's getting close. So I did pay for the hotel, so I paid 410 euros for that, and in here I have 200, 400, 500, 620, 640 euros, but I did pay 410. So I'm gonna exchange this one for 210s. So 210s right here, so I'm gonna keep one and I'm gonna take one out. So this is the amount that I paid, so I'm just gonna take it out and call it good. And in this one we have left 100, 220 and 30, 230, but today I'm gonna be adding another 50, which is really not a lot, but this is all I can afford for now. And thank God, all we have to do now is save for, you know, visits and other kinds of things, so we won't need as much. But as of now I have 100, 250, 70, 80, 280 in this one right here. And with my September paycheck I'm gonna try and budget a bit more for this one. Moving on to my other category that I'm currently working on, which is my vacation binder. Now I luckily didn't really touch this one now that I was on holiday at my brother's, but I did spend 45 euros out of here because I had something that I wanted to buy, and in that moment I didn't really have money, so I decided to use this one because it wasn't any needed expense. It was like a want for me. It was like a self-present, and I'm gonna explain what kind of present in one of my future videos, not in here, but I did spend 45, so I'm gonna take it out of here. And as of now in this one we have 200, 300 and 400 euros still in this one. All right, beautiful. So that is it for my travel binder. So let's move on. Let's do my wallet. All right, as for my wallet, let's see. Today I'm gonna be adding 80 euros in this one, and I did 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. Okay, this should be 80. Let's count and make sure. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80. Okay, 80 euros. So let's start dividing this money. Okay, starting with groceries, I think in this one I'm gonna add 40 euros. So 20, 30 and 40, and I have nothing left in here. All right, moving on. Social is not gonna get anything for now because I don't really need it as of right now. Gas is gonna get, let's see, I should have 40 left. I think I'm gonna put 10 into gas because, like I've said multiple times, during the summer I really don't use the car much, so I don't need a lot of money. And the rest I think I'm gonna add into shopping just in case there's anything that I want to buy. So that's it. This is my wallet done. So the remainder of the money is gonna go to my challenges, so let's take care of those. All right, starting with this binder right here. In this one I budgeted 40 euros if I'm not mistaken, so 20, 10, 20, 30, and let's do a couple of fives. 40. Okay, so 10, 20, 35 and 40. Okay, but I already had 20 to the side that I budgeted the last time in this one. So in total in this one right now we have 10, 20, 30, 45, 55 and 60. Okay, 60 euros. So I'm gonna move this one up because we're gonna use it later on, and let's take care of my challenges in here. All right, so I'm really not playing with any of these challenges as of now because I really don't have a lot of money. But what I can do is I can work on this Save with Judy 2025 challenge. Now, here is the tracker. Now, if you follow my channel, then you know that I used to stuff this once a week, every Sunday. But because, you know, things changed with my binder, with my budget, I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it anymore. So now I had to change, and I was stuffing this one every time I had a cash stuffing. But this month, because I only have one cash stuffing, I am gonna go and stuff the entire month of August all today together. So I'm not gonna touch January, which I'm trying to catch up with. I'm only gonna work on this one. So in here, every icon is 5 euros, which means that today I owe 5, 10, 15, 25. Okay, 25 euros all going into here. So I'm gonna color in and I'll be right back. Alright, it's not as pretty as it was in my head, but it's gonna work. So we have 5, 10, 15, 25. Okay, 25 euros going in. So let's get the binder again and let's add the money. Now, I am not counting this money right here, but I think we can. After all, we know how much this one is going to save in the end, which is going to be 300. So let's see, as of now we have 50, 120, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 175, and we are 25 euros behind, but that is great already. We are very, very close to the 200 mark, which is beautiful. All right, the other challenge that I want to start in here is this one by Tracy Monster Savings, right? Yeah, right. Okay, I bought this one a long time ago, so I wasn't too sure. This one is a 24 envelope challenge, and I bought it because it had to do with sloths. And if you watch my channel, then you know that the sloth used to be my mascot when I started, so I had everything sloth related, and I decided that I want to start this one again. So and I am doing this because I have one thing that I want to buy that is very specific, and I need around 300 euros, actually a bit more. I need 350. So I thought that this one is perfect because these are the envelopes. They're so pretty, and this is a digital download, by the way, so you can buy it on her Etsy shop and you can just download it and make it yourself, which is beautiful. But anyway, so this is perfect because if I round all the numbers up to 5, so 5, and then from here 6 becomes 10, 7 becomes 10, and then 11 becomes 15, and so on, I am gonna be saving 350 exactly, which is beautiful. So let's see, today let's grab the tracker. I think, let's see what we have left. We have 10, 25, 35. Okay, I have 35 euros. So 10, 25. Okay, I'm gonna divide this into 25 and 10. So because I'm rounding up, what I'm gonna do is the 25, I'm gonna use it to stuff the envelope number 24, and the 10 that I have remaining is gonna go to envelope 10, of course. All right, and this is what I'm gonna do. So every month I'll try to stuff at least 2 envelopes, at a time. We'll see. I really don't know. Okay, so let's go to envelope 24, which is here at the back. Look how pretty. And we're gonna be stuffing 25, so 10, 25 into here. If you've been following me for a while, then you know that I already completed this challenge in the past many times, and it was a great challenge that helped me save for my trip to Korea. Alright, so 24 is done, and the next one we're gonna do is 10, which is here, and it's gonna get 10. I think I'm gonna put a 10 in though. So 10 going into this one as well. Okay, so 2 envelopes are done already, which is beautiful, and this one is started. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. So this one is done. Let's move to my other challenges. Okay, so this is my second binder of challenges, and in here I have all my seasonal and yearly challenges, and in here we should have 30 euros. So let's count and make sure we have 5, 10, 15, 25 and 30. Okay, so we have the exact amount, but I also have the money that I stuffed last time here at the back, which should be, I don't remember, 40, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35 and 40. Okay, 40 euros plus the 30 of today, we have 70, and I also had some money remaining, so actually 74, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65 and 70. Okay, 74 euros that we can play with today. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be using all of it, we'll see, but let's go and see. I think I'm gonna start with my Black Friday challenge, because in here today I'm gonna be adding 40 euros, because I really want to try and make sure that I complete this one by November. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have the whole 500. If I do, that's great, but today we're gonna be adding 40, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so 40 euros all into here. So I'm gonna be coloring in 2 20s, and I don't remember what color I was using. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so 2 more 20s colored in, and we only have 20, 40, 60, 80 euros left. Okay, beautiful. So that is great. So in total, as of now, in the Black Friday challenge, this one is by Erica Budgets, we have 50, 70, 85, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 120, which is great. So yeah, we reached one goal already. That is great. All right, now this is done, and this is the one that I really wanted to take care of. But before moving to any other, let's go to the 2025 challenge. This one is a yearly one by Mystic Budgets, and I really love this game. I started it a bit late, but late is better than nothing. So here what we have to do is we have to roll the dice, and if we get a 2 or a 5, we have to scratch a card and save one of the amounts. If we get any other number, we're gonna save the number on the dice. So let's see. Okay, let's see what happens. I think I'm gonna roll a couple of times, and we have a 1. Beautiful. So 1 euro going in. Let's try again. Ooh, 2. Okay, so 2 is of course 2. So let's grab a card, and we get to scratch. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, let's do that. Oh, guys, we got a 9. I knew it. For some reason, I just had a feeling that we were gonna get a high number. So a 9, but that is okay, because you know, you want to get rid of the high numbers as soon as possible. So we can put these away, and then we can put one back and grab a 10. All right, let's see. I do have 20 euros left. You know what? For now, I think I'm gonna stop. Sorry. And if we have any money left, we're gonna come back to this one, but 10 euros going in today. So in total, as of now, in this one we have 10, 15, 25 and 30 euros as of now in the 2025 challenge. I love this game, it's so pretty. Okay, moving on, let's do the vacation mode on challenge. This one of course is going towards traveling. I don't know if I'm gonna be using this money for Edinburgh, maybe future trips, I don't know, but let's grab a card and let's see. Hopefully it's not too high. Okay, let's see. Ooh, let's go with this one. Okay, I already scratched this card because I already played one time, so let's see. Alright, sorry, my camera stopped recording. I'm gonna have to be quick. So 5 euros, so I'm gonna be coloring in one of these fives. Kind of squeaky. All right, and I think I'm gonna stop here for now, and we have 20, 35. Okay, 35 euros as of now in this one. Again, if I have any money left, I'm gonna come back and play a bit more, but for now I'm gonna stop because I want to play my new Christmas game. So let me free up some space on my phone and I'll be back to play with you.